Hey there, welcome. I'm back. I just saw my red fingers. I just made some. I ate the last of the Easter eggs. So maybe, so if you see my red fingers, that's what that is. Anyway, hi, welcome back. Today, I would like to focus on this next phase of life that we're all entering into. So, springtime is here. The sun is out for more hours in the day. How lovely. It's getting warmer for those of us, in the places with four seasons. Um, well, in my places with four seasons, depending on where you are in the world, right? But for those of us that are experiencing these longer, sunnier days, vaccines are rolling out, things are starting to loosen up a little bit, all of those things. I think it's time to take a pause and really bring some appreciation to what we have experienced over the past year. Yep, I said it. What have you lived through in this past year during all of the shutdowns, during all of the stuff with COVID? What is there to be grateful for? Let's please take a moment and acknowledge the gratitude and the growth and the appreciation for our experiences over the past year. I know that may sound a little nuts. It may sound a little bit different, a lot different from so many of the memes and conversations and thoughts and, oh, how much it sucked and all that. Yeah, okay, whatever. But there was also growth and learning and play and love, and there are definitely things to appreciate. So here's the deal. Also, let's get rid of the idea that we stop growing after a certain age, because we don't, only if it's a choice. We choose if we want to stifle our growth. We choose if we don't want to be in a state of flow. We are naturally made to grow and evolve and to be in a flow state. So if those things aren't happening for us, it is because of choices that we're making. It is because of where our focus is, and then therefore our actions based on those focuses. So got sidetracked, bring it back to COVID. So what are the things? How did we grow? How were we in a flow state? What things felt really good during COVID? For instance, how many new people did you meet online? How many new types of calls or new groups or new talents or skills did you investigate online during this time? How many new people and new personalities have you experienced that virtual energy flow with? I'm sure there were some. When were the moments that you were simply content and maybe even grateful that, you didn't have to go out of your house? Like, I'm sure there were times, especially for those of us that might have some introvert tendencies, like sometimes it felt good to not have to say no because or have an easier no to say because, we're just doing what we're supposed to be doing, right? So really look back on this year. Take a moment, look through your calendar, look through all of the things that you've done, look back on your year and really acknowledge in a very real way, acknowledge and feel all of the things that you are grateful for, all the new people that have come into your life, either, virtual or otherwise, all of the life experiences, all the lessons you learned, all of the different emotions that you've been through that maybe I haven't been through before. The differences in relationships. What happened with your relationships with your family and friends during this time? And if they did start to crumble a little bit, what were the lessons learned from the crumbling? There is growth in everything. There is growth in everything. It is just a matter of looking for them purposefully. So make out your gratitude list, all the things you're grateful for about this whole COVID experience. That's step one. And then step two is make a list of things that you want to keep in your life. What are the things that you might feel a little bit of a loss of letting go of? What are the things that, you would like to stick around a little bit longer that have grown because of that? And figure out, is there a way for you to pull it into the post-COVID life? What are the things that you appreciate so much, that you're so grateful for, that you're going to pull into your life moving forward no matter what? And then step 3 is really investigate, was there anything else you wanted to get done before we're all officially back out? What else was on your COVID list, your COVID bucket list? Like, what else do you want to accomplish? What else do you want to do before everything opens up fully again? What are those things? Like, what would you like to cram in there before we open up fully? So step 1 is really investigate your gratitude and feel it fully. Step 2 is learn from that list what you want to pull from that learning and from that growth and from that evolution into your life moving forward, regardless of, health situations, world situations. And step 3 is to acknowledge and put into action what are those things that you want to get in now before COVID is over and before we're all out again, while you still have this excuse of COVID to do these particular things that may feel selfish or may feel lazy or may feel, too all about yourself. Or get them in now. Take those action steps and get them in. Let me know what these things are. What are you grateful for? What are you going to hold on to? And what are you going to cram in before we get out there fully? I want to hear it all, and let me know below.